Even a happy life cannot be without a measure of darkness, and the word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. People will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid facing their own souls. The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. Your pain is the breaking of the shell that encloses your understanding. Foreign will become clear only when you look into your soul. The dream is the small hidden door in the deepest and most intimate sanctum of the soul. The shoe that fits one person pinches another. There is no recipe for living that suits all cases. The pendulum of the mind alternates between sense and nonsense, not between right and wrong. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. To ask the right question is already half the solution of a problem. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. Depression is like a woman in black. If she turns up, don't shoo her away. Invite her in, offer her a seat, treat her like a guest, and listen to what she wants to say. The greatest and most important problems of life are fundamentally insoluble. They can never be solved, but only outgrown. An attractive person always stays at home because beauty thrives in the sanctuary of their solitude. A special ability means a heavy expenditure of energy in a particular direction with a consequent drain from some other side of life. We cannot change anything unless we accept it. In all chaos there is a cosmos, in all disorder a secret order. As far as we can discern, the sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light in the darkness of mere being. What you resist persists. The world will ask you who you are, and if you do not know, the world will tell you. Man needs difficulties. They are necessary for health. The creation of something new is not accomplished by the intellect, but by the play instinct acting from inner necessity. The creative mind plays with the objects it loves. The emotional attitude in which we confront the world is the thing that really matters. The self is made manifest in the opposites. The greatest tragedy of the family is the unlived lives of the parents. And if a man does not know what a thing is, it is at least an increase in knowledge if he knows what it is not. The word happiness would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. The least of things with meaning is worth more in life than the greatest of things without it. The most intense conflicts, if overcome, leave behind a sense of security and calm that is not easily disturbed. The healthy man does not torture others. Generally, it is the tortured who turn into torturers. Your visions will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. A dream that is not understood remains a mere occurrence. Understood, it becomes a living experience. Where love rules, there is no will to power, and where power predominates, their love is lacking. The sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light in the darkness of mere being. There is no coming to consciousness without pain. The dream is a small hidden door in the deepest and most intimate sanctum of the soul. Seldom or perhaps never does a marriage develop into an individual relationship smoothly and without crises. In each of us there is another whom we do not know. The acceptance of oneself is the essence of the whole moral problem and the epitome of a whole outlook on life. A man who has not passed through the inferno of his passions has never overcome them. The world will ask you who you are, and if you do not know, the world will tell you. Your heart knows the way. Run in that direction. The more you try to avoid suffering, the more you suffer because smaller and more insignificant things begin to torture you in proportion to your fear of being hurt. If you are a gifted person, it doesn't mean that you gain something, it means you have something to give back. Loneliness does not come from having no people round, but from being unable to communicate the things that seem important to oneself. He who looks outside dreams, he who looks inside awakes. The first half of life is devoted to forming a healthy ego. The second half is going inward and letting go of it. It all depends on how we look at things, and not on how things are in themselves. Shame is a soul-eating emotion. The dream is a small hidden door in the deepest and most intimate sanctum of the soul. There is no coming to consciousness without pain. The acceptance of oneself is the essence of the whole moral problem and the epitome of a whole outlook on life. If a man knows more than others, he becomes lonely. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or thoughts, please drop them in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful videos.